إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه أشهد أنه قد بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة ومحى الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين فصلاة وسلاما على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة فمن زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة فقد فاز وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: إن النصر مع الصبر، أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. أما بعد، all praise to Allah, all praise to Allah, the one, the only, the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that He is the creator of this universe and He is the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is His messenger. True mercy sent to us. If you follow His path, inshallah, will be in Jannah. Amma bad. Everyone these days was watching the World Cup, soccer World Cup. And I was watching like everyone else. And some people, some of the games, just one. And they're very happy. And who lost, very sad. And this triggered the khutbah of today. I thought to myself, the one who lost, did he lose? He went back home, yeah, he didn't do anything, but he lost. The one who won, and he's going to the 16 now. He doesn't know he will win or not. He just moved one step forward. One step, he's happy and celebrating, and everyone is having a joy. I said, is this happiness really? Is this winning? Is this the right winning? What we think about? Everyone is celebrating, and yes, we got the 16, we went in. So many teams. Canada wasn't one of them. But subhanallah, with that being said, what's winning? What's true winner? Who is the true winner? Subhanallah, what's the true winner? Look at this. Everything comes, and after it, something else happened to you. If you're so rich, it can be poor. And especially the people above 25 like me, who saw Nortel. I remember Nortel, right? I remember Nortel in 2006 or 8. I had a friend who had millions in there. In one day, it was cents. Friends who has MCI, one day, gone, their money. No, there's no MCI. If you're young, you cannot remember even MCI exists. I work there. And so on. One day, gone. Money is gone. Someone who's living with us today, tomorrow he's gone. Where is so-and-so? Gone. And definitely, especially the people over 25 like me, right? Huh? Oh, I have a back pain. I have something. Oh man, Then really things change. Things change. We need to know the right winning factors. First, I have 9 points. I hope I can say them all quickly. But 9 points to be a true winner. And at the end, the reward. I'll tell you the reward. The reward is beautiful at the end. First, someone will say, reward is Jannah. Better than Jannah. I'll tell you what. At the end, wait till the end. One, you have to anyway. The Iman first, you have to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Believe in Allah. Every act you do in life is to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Coming to the mosque, praying. Someone say, I'm praying. Yeah. You're praying, but are you forced to come? Especially the people under 25. Are you forced to come? Or you want to come? Different. You want to come, extra hasanat. I don't want to come, you lose. Oh, some of us, I see them in the Jum'ah prayer, watching, texting. Even adults over 25, you shouldn't be doing that. In Jum'ah, you have to hear the Jum'ah. Then you have to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's first important thing. Let's see the ayah. If you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what's the reward? وَعَدَ اللَّهُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ جَنَّاتٍ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارِ. If you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the reward is Jannah. That's if you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you prove it in every act of your life. Do good deeds. Number 2, doing good deeds. Whatever the good deeds are. Smiling. I always say when I say, smile to your brother. Simple act we need to do. Smile. Say salamu alaikum to everyone. I know this man, I say salamu alaikum. I don't know him, I don't say salamu alaikum. Say it. Afshu salama baynakum. Say salamu alaikum to everyone. You know, you don't know. Better than that, when you go to your home, you open the door, you say assalamu alaikum. But khatib, there is no one in the house. Say salam to everyone, even to the house. The house will be a witness, right? Everything, this thing will be a witness. This thing will be a witness. In the hereafter, you want them to be a witness. The chair will be a witness. The podium will be a witness. Then say it. Don't say, I depend on my niyyah, I'll keep it to myself. Say it loudly. Assalamu alaikum when you go to your house. 3, find the good friends. Find a good friend to support you and help you. I know they are hard. I know our lives now, especially if you think about it, what's happening in Ukraine and happening everywhere in the world, and the money side, and everyone is, it's hard. But try to find one. You believe he is the right path to you, to help you and support you when you go down. Subhanallah. 5, this is for 4 friends. 5, try to avoid sins. Al-ma'asi. Al-ma'asi, sins. From looking, from a teasing, from a bad smile. Your father is saying something, especially under 25, your father is saying something. You don't know it. With a smile like this, right? It's a smile, right? You said I have to smile. Yes, in this situation, don't smile. Because you're teasing your parents. You're dissing them because they don't know. Do it nicely. Sometimes even I did it by mistake. May Allah forgive me. But really, you have to stop that. I'm working on myself. Stop dissing others. You don't know. You're saying something you don't know. It's okay. The Prophet was asked many questions, like the hadith everyone knows about the boy, the gentleman, the Sahabi, who said, "Oh Prophet, give me the permission to commit adultery." I always use hadith. Subhanallah. Definitely he knows adultery is haram. Definitely the Sahaba knows adultery is haram. Definitely the Prophet knows it's haram. But still the Prophet answer him, "Come." And nicely, the way he say it. He needs the assurance sometimes. We need the assurance to do some things. Look at it from this perspective. In this hadith, there are so many perspectives. It's not the topic today. Then, leave or get away from the sins. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَقِهِمُ السَّيِّئَاتِ وَمَنْ تَقِ السَّيِّئَاتِ يَوْمَئِذٍ فَقَدْ رَحِمْتَهُ وَذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ. Again, fawz. Remember, the khutbah, the theme is fawz, winning. You need to win. Everyone can be a winner if you concentrate in one of these aspects. 6, be truthful with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you say something, you mean it. When you say something, you mean it. لِمَ تَقُولُونَ مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ. You say something and, as for example, sometimes, especially the old people like me, when your cigarettes there and they're smoking, I said, don't smoke. Smoking is bad for your health, and he's smoking. Don't do that. Or worse than this, where I call you at home, is your father here? Your son is responding. The father said, don't tell him I'm not here. What are you teaching him? You're teaching him to lie. Physical. We teach in schools, be truthful, and one act of you destroys everything. Be what you say, what you do. That's why in the Quran, in the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah, you will find 3 ayat for mu'mineen, and other 3 is kuffar. And then the rest, 13 ayah for munafiqeen. Why? Because they don't say what they mean. They say something, and they mean something else. And say, oh, I'm trying to. No. No. Say it, mean it, or stop. Don't say it. Then next, at-taqwa. And this is a topic by itself. At-taqwa, at-taqwa means have a barrier between you and the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We do sins. Every one of us. We are sinners. كل ابن آدم خطاء. كلنا. If you believe you are a prophet, find somewhere else to go. There is no prophets. Every one of us is a sinner. Every one of us. What should we do? When we sin, ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Immediately. Ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the more you ask, تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها. Again, ذلك الفوز العظيم. The best reward. Remember, every act we do, we try to be winners. And if you want to win, you have to have in here, connecting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and what you say, what's inside here. Remember, you will be questioned in every act of your life. Everything, the smile, the look, the walk, the talk, everything, money, what you can do. I said before, what you can do even, you'll be questioned. From where they get this? Oh, you don't remember أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين? This surah? أرأيت ذلك الذي يدعو ولا يحض على طعام المسكين. I'm giving, but I see some brother who's not giving, and I know him. I don't tell him. Why don't you give? Just telling you. I'll be questioned on that. But the reward, if you think about it, it's a very little bit work, but the reward is high. Inshallah, in the second part of the khutbah, I'll tell you who is the winner, inshallah, and what's the big reward I told you in the beginning. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر لكم فاستغفروا يا فوز المستغفرين. اللهم اغفر لنا واسرفنا في امرنا اللهم استرنا. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. أما بعد, I have first, before I say the winners, if you have your son here or your daughter here, ask them after the khutbah, what did you hear about the khutbah? What did you learn? Just ask them, and you may reward them even if you want. Just summarize, what did you hear in the khutbah? What did you learn? I said 9 things. What did you get? Very important. Just have a conversation. And even to your wife, when you go home, talk to your wife, your daughter. Tell them, we heard this. What do you think? Give them. Talk to them. Now, the Khatib before me told that you have to talk to your family, talk to everyone. Anyway, the reward. The homework. First the homework, then the reward. The homework, first, think of Allah in every aspect of your life. To be a winner. Every act of your life, you think of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything you do is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 2, try to do your due diligence in everything. Whatever you think is right, try to do as much possible act as you can. The Prophet ﷺ used to do tawakkul on Allah and then talk to everyone around him. What do you think? Do shura with others. 3rd, when you meet your brother, have the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and love to follow His commands. If someone comes to you and tells you, this is the command of Allah, think. We usually say, no, it's not. Calm down. Respond nicely. Think about it. Now, to finish, the reward I said in the beginning. The winner of, the best winner of all of us, who have sabr. Sabr on every act of what I said, which I didn't put it here. Sabr in believing in Allah, sabr in worshipping Him, sabr in acting, sabr in shura, sabr in dealing with the problems, sabr when we commit sins, sabr when we do right. When we pray, we have to commit sabr. This is all sabr. What is the reward? That's the final thing I'm going to talk about. The reward is you go to Jannah without questioning. What? Are we going to be questioned? Yes, I told you before. We have 7 bridges over the hellfire. 7 stop signs. I said stop signs, bridges, whatever you want to say. 7 places. First, I always try to memorize everyone. First, shahad an la ilaha illallah. You stop, who believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the messenger at that time. 2, pray. 3, fasting. 4, giving zakah. 5, if you can do hajj, do it. Do it. 6, whatever I owe you, you owe me. That's why I ask everyone to forgive my high voice. Sometimes I have a high voice. Forgive me, please. Because you will be taking my hasanat. Forgiving me will give you more hasanat. For me anyway. The last one and 7, the connection, the rahim. 7 bridges. Imagine with me that you stand in front of 7 police officers. Everyone will ask you in a different thing. Just in this life. 7 officers will come and ask you, what is this? Yes, this. Okay, 7 after each other. Wallahi, you will be shivering after you've done. 1 police officer more than enough. Especially in back home things. But here, alhamdulillah, they are good to us. Now, with committing sabr, what happened? You have a pass, not a green card. A pass. You will pass everyone and you go to the doors of Jannah. And Radwan will be meeting you. And there, where are you going? We're coming in. How can you come in? You cannot come in. Did you go on the bridge? He said, no, we're not going to the bridges. How come? It's for everyone. You have to go to the bridge. Everyone has to go there to have to pass. He said, didn't you read the Quran? Which part of the Quran you're talking about? Allah said in the Quran, إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرَهُمْ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. Inshallah, all of us will be in Jannah. But all of us will have the car to go immediately to the door. No questions. Do we have an example, life example we know? Our hadith? Sayyidina Abu Bakr. Sayyidina Abu Bakr. How do you get this? There is a hadith about the Prophet ﷺ who said, أول من يأخذ كتابه بيمينه عمر. The first one who will take his book with his right hand is Umar. And the Sahaba knows that Abu Bakr is higher rank and said, where is Abu Bakr? He said, do you want Abu Bakr to stand in questioning? He doesn't. He goes in directly. Directly goes in. Subhanallah. Directly he goes in. Then if you have sabr, may Allah bring it to all of us. Inshallah we'll be following Sayyidina Abu Bakr and going to Jannah directly. Some people say it's hard. Some people say it's easy. But I believe that if you have the will, you have the way. If you have the will, you have the way. They say that in English. Right? They have the will. Now عندك استطاعة, عندك قدرة. If you have the will, you have the way. Then if you have the will to have sabr, this is the way to be passing. What is the beginning of the khutbah? The beginning of the khutbah is winning in the World Cup. The 16th round. People went in and they're happy. I want all of us to go to Jannah and be more happier. Yes, enjoy World Cup. Enjoy winning in this dunya. But prepare for the big win in the hereafter. This is the biggest win, biggest mile. That's the ayah I said in the beginning. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ زُحْزِحَ. Imagine the word زُحْزِحَ, just pushing. زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةَ فَقَدْ فَازَ وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا، اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل الجنة أجمعين. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل الجنة أجمعين. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل الجنة أجمعين. اللهم احشرنا في زمرة الصالحين واجعلنا من ورثة جنة النعيم. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. وقوموا إلى صلاتكم يرحمكم الله وأقم الصلاة.